This is the voice of the leaders counselor, Dr. Sam Onoja, and I welcome you to this great platform where leaders are made. And on the platform of this afternoon, we shall talk about leadership courage, the virtue of leadership courage. Let me start by saying that courage is not an autonomous concept. It is not an automatic virtue. It is grown. It is cultivated. It is practiced. Courage is also not a physical bravery. You have many leaders who have muscles who do not have the virtue of courage. Courage is a Latin word. In Latin means heart. It is the leader's heart, not the leader's height, not his qualification, not his charisma, not his connection. So what are the sources of this courage? The courage of virtue to a leader. Number one, every leader should decide to face his fears. Face the fear and rise, or fear it and flee and run away from success. It is a firm truth that except you face your fears, you cannot face them out. Leaders who have phobias are not candidates of the Forbes or the Guinness Book of Record for great leaders. Fear takes a leader far from success. That's why many fearful leaders are failures. Another thing to do to imbibe the virtue of courage is to have self-confidence. Leadership begins with self-confidence and ends with self-confidence. Self-confidence is the strength of leadership. If people don't believe you, at least believe in yourself. Every leader lives in his or her belief. It is your self-belief, believe in yourself, that is a factory and a bakery where courageous leaders are produced. Another thing to do to have a virtue of courage working for you and working on your side as a leader is to seek to know. There is a strong link, a direct correlation between courage and knowledge. Leaders who do not know are not known for courageous strides. Giant strides are traceable to leaders who know, and it is a sign of maturity for a leader who does not know to know that he or she does not know and seek to know. One of the virtues or things to do to grow the virtue of courage in leadership is to have self-control. Without this virtue of self-control, you will not be able to exert firm control in leadership. The strength of leadership lies in your self-control. A leader who cannot control himself has handed over the strength of leadership to those who can control him. When you cannot control yourself, you have lost the battle. of leadership. Another virtue to cultivate the virtue of courage is to stand for truth and justice. I align myself strongly with the Holy Scriptures, which says, the righteous is as bold as the lion, but the sinner runs when no one pursues. A clean heart gives you a strong and lionic heart to work as a leader. Right disposition gives you the right to act, and wrongs weakens you as a leader. Stand in justice and stand for justice. One of the things to do to make yourself courageous is to be firm and equitable. A biased leader cannot be a courageous leader. It takes fairness to be firm. Fairness comes from fairness. If a leader cannot be perfect to all, he can be fair to all. This is where virtue of courage comes from.